Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Got us a beer mail package. This comes from Shane. He has sent me once before, and he's in Arkansas. So probably got some nice tasty beers from out that way. Let's see what he has sent us. Oh, he's got his box inside of a box, which is, a lot of times that's a good thing the way these shippers handle packages. So let me get the inside box opened. Fairly good size box. I think he's got quite a few packed down in here for this size box. Alright. Wow. Oh, there's a ton of them down in here. Wow. Alright. First one out. This is a pomegranate hibiscus wit ale. Blushy or blushy. 5% alcohol, 14 IBUs, 12 fluid ounces. Best served during a backyard barbecue or brunch with the squad. It also the perfect thirst quencher to inspire deeds that will surely make you blush. So I guess it's blush. Blush with an exclamation mark. That's what it is. It's not blushy or blushy. It's blush. Home is where the hops is. I don't see any dating on it right off the bat. Sometimes it's hard to see with the beer in there, but brewed in Springfield, Missouri. Premium ale. And it's got a little white spot on the bottom of the label for a date, but I don't see anything on it. And being a 5%er, we kind of need to have that for these low ABV beers. So I guess we need to review this one pretty quickly. I am not seeing anything written on it, guys. It's not on there, so evidently maybe it's a small brewery. It's mothersbrewing.com is that, what it says here. So I guess that's the brewery. So there's the first one. Alright, number 2. Oh, this one looks like a prairie beer. Some of that pricey stuff. It makes some awesome tasty stuff in prairie ales, but they are rather pricey from what I hear and what I've heard. Can't get them here. Alright, this is their birthday bomb. And right here on the side, it still got the sticker. It says $9.74 for this one bottle. And I don't think they date their stuff. This is a 13% alcohol Imperial Stout aged on coffee, cocoa nibs, and vanilla beans, and chili peppers. So that ought to be really tasty. So there's the second one out. 2 little small 12-ounce bottles so far. Alright, looks like another 12-ouncer here. Got them bubble wrapped very well, box inside of a box, so that really adds some extra protection to ensure that these things arrive where they're supposed to go without any damage, breakage, or leakage. Alright, this one is Moody Brews Half Seas Over, an Imperial IPA, 8% alcohol by volume. Brewed and bottled by Krebs Brewing Company, Krebs, Oklahoma. Moody Brews offers your maiden voyage brew an Imperial IPA ale. We added hops from both hemispheres to create a citrus, apricot, and tropical fruit aroma. Braced by a bready, toasty malt backbone, we believe good beer is best served with good company. And I am not seeing any kind of dating on this one, guys. Well, we really need these brewers to step up to the plate and date their IPAs and low ABV beers. So that's why I harp on it all the time. And I get comments all the time. We're tired of hearing you talk about that, but that's just tough shit. Until we get all these guys to put a date on it somewhere, you're going to hear about it. I'm sorry. If nobody fusses, it's falling on deaf ears. But if I fuss all the time about it, maybe somebody will hear me. That's the only thing we can hope for, guys. I'm speaking for those that have no voice. Alright, next one out is Prairie Artesian Ale. Wow. There's no way this thing costs that much. It's got a sticker of $36.86. Surely this 12-ounce bottle does not cost that much. That's got to be for a 4-pack or whatever. And I would think it'd probably be a 4-pack. This is a barrel-aged bomb imperial stout aged in whiskey barrels with coffee, cocoa nibs, vanilla beans, and chilies. This is barrel-aged bomb. That's what it's called. And like I said, I don't see any dating on this one either, just like the other one. I don't think they date their stuff. Let me see if it has an ABV written on it anywhere. I don't see anything as far as the ABV. I do not. It doesn't have the ABV on here. But I would think it was pretty big beer. And I would think $36.86 would probably be for 4 of them. And even for 4 of them, that's close to $10 a pop. $9 or something a piece. So, kind of pricey there. Like I said, these boys make great stuff, and they know it, and they price it accordingly. So, very pricey beers from the guys at Prairie Artesian Ales. Like I said, I don't have an ABV written on it, so I'm not exactly sure how big it is, but I would think it's probably at least above a 10, probably a 12% or so. All right, the next one out of here is a can. It's like a 16-ounce can. And this one is Alpha Hive Double IPA Co-op Ale Works. Alcohol is 9.1%. It says IBUs are 100 plus. And their dating is not in the center here, but it's on the outside of the rim on the bottom. It says, better believe it. Taproom open Saturday 1 to 5. This says February 4th of 2016. It's a double IPA, but still it's February, March, April, May, June. So this is 4 months old. It's a tad over. I'm doing this beer meal on the 7th of June. So this is 4 months old. It's about a month past its prime shelf life for an IPA or a double IPA. So probably need to review this one pretty quick too. Alrighty, looks like we have another can. This is a 12-ounce can. This one comes from, says Devil's Harvest APA, which usually stands for an American Pale Ale. Southern Prohibition SPB, a devilishly dank and a dry hop pale ale. Nothing as far as dating on this can at all. And I don't see an ABV written on it either. Let's see here. Yeah, here it is on the side. It says IBU 60, alcohol by volume is 5.87%. So, wish those guys would date their stuff. I'm going to slide this one back and set this one up there. I think it's got some she-devil or something on there. Alright, the next one out. Let's looks like another 12-ounce bottle, a small 12-ounce bottle. Well, actually it's not a small, it's a little bit taller, it's like similar to a European style, or maybe even a Sam Adams style, but this is Shapley Double Bean Blonde. Shapley makes some really good stuff out there, out of St. Louis. That's actually called the St. Louis Brewery. This is a 6.3% alcohol, and it has a date right here on the bottom of the label. On the front it says 02/11/16. Bottle with love. Double Bean Blonde. 6.3%, and it's February, March, April, May, June. So it's right after 4 months. That's kind of extending it out just a month or so. These lower ABV are 6.3. It's not super low, but still. Most of your blonde ales and stuff are just like your IPAs, are better consumed within the first 3 months. So. Wow, there's a ton of beers in this box. Wow. Thank you, Shane. I do appreciate it, sir. I know you have no control on the date of this stuff. But me harping on it, maybe they will hear me. But still, the ones that are dated, that are older, I mean, this is probably the freshest stuff that he could get his hands on from these guys. So, whatever beer store he's shopping at, maybe he needs to mention it to them. These beers are 4 months old. They're about a month past their prime shelf life. You need to mark them down so we get a better deal on stuff like that. And if I had a beer store, or when I go over to Martin, if I see beers that's 4 months, 5 months, 6 months old, and they're low ABV beers or IPAs and stuff, I definitely let him know, hey, see the date on this? I know you may have paid premium price, but it's still sitting here. You need to mark it down and move it out of here. At least mark it down to your cost, so you know it's not sitting here 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, and it's still sitting there. Because somebody goes in and buys a beer like that, and it's 6, 8, 10 months old, they're not going to buy it again. So I don't know what the mentality is on the brewers that don't date their stuff. So this is Gotta Get Up to Get Down. Coffee Milk Stout, ale with coffee. Wiseacre Brewing. I have done some of their beers before. I can't get them here, just the ones that have been sent to me. Nice graphics on the can here. It's black with some nice ink work, but it doesn't have a whole lot of information on the can, guys. I have no ABV. Yeah, I do. It's written real tiny down here at the bottom. 5% alcohol by volume, and no dating on it. So this style of beer, being a coffee milk stout, if you buy this after it's been on the shelf for 8, 10 months, a year or so, the coffee's going to fade on this one, guys. That's why it needs a date right there. Alright, I'm going to set this up on the front row here. Alright, the next one out. This is another Prairie Artesian Ales, Phantasmagoria Double IPA. 8% alcohol by volume on this one, guys, and nothing written on it as far as date. And that's how Prairie rolls. They charge big money. They make some tasty stuff, but without that date on there, that extends their shelf life. They don't have to. It can sit there for a long, long time, and they don't care. So a little bit on the arrogant side to me, because they're big enough they can afford a dating machine. They choose not to. All right, we'll see what this one brings. A double IPA. Alright, the next one out of here, it looks like a 16-ounce can. This one is another one from Mother's Brewing Company. This is Backyard Cucumber Saison. 5.2% alcohol, 21 IBUs, 1 pint. All written right here on the front, but no date. It does have 2016 written on the can over here, so I guess that's all they figure they need to put on there. No month, no date, just 2016. And this is a heat shrink wrapper on a silver can. So this has been slid on and run through some kind of heating machine to shrink wrap it to the can. It says 2016, so that's all the date we got on this one, guys. So let me start setting some of this stuff down on the side here. Get this one up there. Backyard Cucumber Saison. Alrighty. Looks like another little 12 ouncer. The graphic looks like a prairie beer. And it is. Prairie Artesian Ales. It says Bible Belt, even more. Imperial Stout aged on coffee, vanilla, chilies, and cocoa nibs. Distributed by Sheldon Brothers, made by people who truly care. From Oklahoma with love. Well, if they truly care, they would put a date on it. What do you think? And this looks like maybe a collaboration, because it's got Evil Twin Brewing written on the side over here. 13% alcohol by volume on this one. So it looks like a collaboration beer. As soon as I seen the Shelton Brothers, that's who Jeffy uses, the guy that does the Evil Twin. So looks like a collaboration beer between those guys. Alright, I'm going to have to start setting some of this stuff down out of the way so we can get these other ones up there. Backyard, and we'll put this one up there. And it's got a bunch of pictures of the guys, the brewers, and Jeffy and some of the others. I guess that's all the guys that had a hand in the collaboration effort. I'll set that up there where you can see it. The label's kind of dark. The graphics are kind of dark on that one. Alright. This one looks like a 16-ounce can. And this one is F5 IPA Co-op Ale Works, another one from these guys. This one here, the first one was Alpha Hive. This is F5 IPA. And they do their dating on the rim on the bottom of it here, and it says 020816. 100 IBUs plus, alcohol of 6.8%. So like I said earlier, February the 8th, March 8th, April 8th, May 8th, June 8th. That'll be tomorrow. It's 4 months on a double IP, on an IPA. That's a month past its shelf life, in my opinion, guys. So a lot of these beers we need to review pretty quick because they're at the end of their shelf life. Let me set this one down and slide that one up there where you can see it. Alright, this is a 12-ounce can. This is wrapped pretty good. Alright, this is Wooden Rooster, Rye Whiskey Barrel Aged Belgian Style Triple Ale. Explorer Series. And Tallgrass Brewing Company. And this says it was canned on 09/30 of 2015. But it is a barrel aged Belgian triple. So this one's going to keep for a while. Good thing, because like I said, this was done in September of last year. So September, October, November, December, 4, and we're into 6. That's 10 months in the can on this, plus the time that was in the barrel. So I'm going to set this one down and get that one up there. Wooden Rooster, tall grass. Alright, looks like you've got a couple of big ones down in here too. So let's see what's in these big packages. Yep, it looks like a bomber. Alright, this is brewed by the good folks at Wiseacre Brewing. Wiseacre Brewing 2015 Astronaut Status Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. 11.5% alcohol by volume on this one, guys. Wiseacre. So we've got a couple here from them. Barrel Aged Imperial Stout. And it does have 2015 written on it, so it's last year's edition. I don't know when in 2015 it was done, but it was done in 2015, so it's Imperial Stout. So technically, that's all you need. But was it done in December of 2015 or January of 2015? That'll determine whether it's a year plus old or it's just 6 months old. So we don't know. That's all the information we got. Alright, looks like he's got one more big one in here, so let's see what this one is. If I can find the end. There it is. Big beer barrel package from Shane. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, plus this. Big package, thank you, Shane. And like I said, when I fuss about no dating, it's no reflection on any of the guys that send me beer. You have no control over that whatsoever. I do appreciate everything that's sent to me, and I fuss about those dates to the brewery, not to the people that's buying the beer and sending it to me. I'm sure you're picking up the freshest stuff that you can, and that's the way it is in the beer world. We can only buy what's on the shelf. So, here's another one from Mother's Brewing Company. This is, MILF, M-I-L-F. I have reviewed this one already. I don't think it was in this great big bottle. I'm thinking it was in a can or a 12-ounce bottle. And this is a big 22-ouncer. And it still has the price sticker right here on it, $13.85 for this. But this one does have the date. It's written in magic marker on the label. So somebody at the end of the bottling line is standing there with a Sharpie. This has got 3/2016. So this was put in the bottle in March of 2016. And this is an aged in brandy barrel, 11% alcohol by volume. So technically, guys, that's the way it should be done. You know, they have taken the time to have somebody standing there, and every bottle that comes off, they're writing on it with a Sharpie on this little white spot on the label when this was put in the bottle. It's got the ABV, it's got the IBUs, 50 IBUs, and the date. All three things that we need as beer buyers, craft beer consumers, to buy, to make a purchase, to make an educated purchase. ABV, IBUs, and it doesn't even have to have the month, but it's got the month on it, it's got the IBUs, it's got the ABV. That's how it should be done, guys. That's how every beer should be done. All three things, IBUs, ABV, and the month. The days are not critical on an Imperial Stout, especially a barrel-aged stout. March 2016, ABV, IBUs. Perfect. Perfect. Damn, I wish they all were like this. Let me set this up front, because I am impressed with what Mother's is doing as far as dating stuff like that. Now, I had another one from Mother's here that didn't have that on it, I think. I'm not sure. And I think that may be it. He's got a layer of styrofoam down in the bottom. That is it. So, wow. Massive beer mail package from Shane this time. Awesome. A lot of them are a little bit past their prime, so we need to get those reviewed pretty quick. Get them in the fridge, get them chilled, get them popped open and see what they're about. And like I said, I hate to pass judgment on a beer that's an IPA or a double IPA. It's 4 months old, but it is what it is. And the beers that have no date on them whatsoever, we don't know. So they get what they deserve when, whether it's a good beer, a mediocre beer, or a bad beer. I'm going to be honest with when I do these reviews, because it is what it is. Especially the ones that have no dating on them whatsoever. But I do appreciate my brother Shane taking the time to take his hard-earned money and buy these beers and then package them up in this huge big box, which costs a fortune to ship. So, Shane, thanks a bunch, buddy. I do appreciate it. We will get these chilled out and get them reviewed as quick as possible. Speaking of get them in the fridge, let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys.